Another function that is useful if you're trying to evaluate a number of different statements is lookup. And it's all one word, lookup, all caps. And you could achieve the same results with a series of nested if statements, but lookup is a lot easier, a lot less cumbersome. The thing of it is, though, is it requires a reference table. So here we have some fictional data, patient IDs, and then random cholesterol levels. And so with this specifically, it's the LDL levels. This is kind of the range and how it impacts their health. And so let's say that we wanted to create a column in this table called health impact, so we didn't have to keep going back and forth to look at this, and we can just say, oh, it's optimal, it's high, it's what have you. And so we know, here's our ranges, here's our impacts. And we want to use lookup to accomplish this rather than, a number of if statements. The key to lookup is what it's going to do is going to use this reference table and compare it to this, each of the values, and find the largest value here that is smaller than this value. And so it can't be in the form of ranges like this. It also, you have to choose your values carefully. So for our lookup values, for this one, for optimal, we're actually going to select 0 because it's anything less than 100 is considered optimal. And so what lookup again is going to do is it's going to say, okay, if this is the largest number smaller than this, then we're going to class you as optimal. For near optimal, we're going to select 100 because near optimal ranges from 100 to 129. Again, it's looking for the largest number smaller than this. And then we're going to keep going through and just select the bottom of the range. And so when we have this, then we can start with our function. And so we'll go and start here. And so it says, what's the value we're supposed to be looking up? Well, I would like you to look up that value, please. Okay, where am I supposed to look it up? Well, you need to look it up here. But I'm going to want to drag this function down because I want to autofill through here. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to use some absolute referencing right here because I don't want those row numbers to change. Because if I didn't do that, it would shift them every time and I'd get some really weird results. And then, all right, so result vector, what should it return? I would like you, please, to return this. Again, I'm going to throw some absolute referencing on there just so it doesn't try shifting things around on me, and close that out. So what we're saying again is, please look up this value on this table, find the largest number smaller than this, and then return the associated result right here. So we go here and we say, okay, 124, 0 is smaller than 124. 100 is also smaller than 124. 130 is not smaller than 124. So here's the largest number, smaller than that. We're going to return near optimal. There we go. And then we can take this and, drag it down. We would drag it down further. We're just dragging it down for here for right now. And, we can start spot checking some of these, and we see that, we're happy with what it's returning. So again, the key to that is just make sure that your lookup table, your lookup values are what you want them to be, and throw in some absolute referencing right there. So when you do drag your formula down, this part doesn't shift, only this part will shift.